Okay, they're just doing the intro video. Welcome, guys. This is Moonlight150. Going to be doing the first ever reaction to E3 conferences. I thought I would get away without having my headset on, but nope. I don't know how to edit the settings. Well, I think I do. Never mind. Anyway, welcome to the Xbox showing. I know I didn't do E3. I mean, not E3, but EA, because I just knew it wasn't going to have anything interesting for me, and I was right. So, but here's the Xbox one. Hopefully there's something. And for those who don't know, I'm actually a big Xbox person. I primarily play Xbox. So, going right into a trailer. All right. Game engine demonstration. Oh, that's a new subtitle. So is this Shadow of the Tomb Raider? Recore? No, not Recore. Dinosaurs. Turok? Are we getting a new Turok? Those don't look like regular animals. Although, wait, did Turok have regular animals? Or they have like mutated ones? Looks pretty so far. I have no idea what this is. I'm intrigued, though. No, it's not Halo. Something military shooter. Of course it is. It's Xbox. Oh, it is Halo. Look at that sleek helmet design, though. If I would have started earlier recording, I would have said Halo's a big prediction, like they were going to tease it of some kind. Yeah, Halo 6. Oh, that name is real. I remember hearing something about Halo Infinite. But it's technically, or is this like a spin-off? I mean, we saw Master Chief, though. Slip Space Engine. Never heard of that one. Yeah, that's as much as we're gonna get. I was preparing to say this, was we were gonna get a tease of Halo, but we weren't gonna get like a full-blown thing, because I don't think it's coming out this year. It's gonna come out next year sometime. What's up, Phil Spencer? Look at that, I actually have like rows of playable Xboxes, so like this is where you're gonna be playing the game.
With Halo Infinite, we will join Master Chief on his greatest adventure.
Okay, so it is Halo 6.
To save humanity.
I like his t-shirt. Look at that.
We're now at a moment of exceptional creativity in gaming. We can't wait to show you what Creativity Unleashed looks like for you.
I hate the name though, Halo Infinite.
All the gamers around the world.
It's like you did Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, then you tagged on Guardians onto 5, and now you're just ditching the number and just going for a subtitle.
And to our largest ever live audience, the thousands of you with us right here in the Microsoft Theater. Welcome to E3 2018.
Yeah, show me stuff. I'm an Xbox guy. I need to defend my Xbox with something.
I'd like to personally thank everyone who's joining us from FanFest. 100% of the proceeds from your FanFest tickets are going to Gamers Outreach.
That's cool.
Thanks to you, kids in children's hospitals get to game with their friends in their favorite worlds. It's a great cause. That's what I appreciate most about gaming. Gaming brings us together. Gaming connects us. It inspires our truest cooperation. It creates some of our fondest memories of competition and our deepest conversations about the stories within games. Most of all, gaming fosters real community. It reaches across age, ability, race, gender, and geography. This is why I've always believed and will always believe that gaming is the great unifier. And
Amen.
what unifies us is our shared love of this art form. Legendary characters who captivate us, not just for 10 hours, but for 10, 20, 30 years. Bold stories that inspire the hero within us. Iconic worlds that are so richly imagined, we feel excitement in the air
Logged in on
and
Mixer.
danger on the seas.
The Xbox has such a hard on for Mixer.
We're at a momentous time where creative vision and cutting-edge technology together are delivering the art form we love. So, for months, our teams and I have traveled the world, meeting developers from Japan to Poland, from the UK to the Ukraine, from big studios.
Can't wear a headset and a hat
developers.
at the same time.
Creators who seize the full power and potential of Xbox One to express their most daring vision for games. Today, we've curated a bold showcase of their best work, and ours.
Well, it's nice to hear that
50
Xbox
games.
going international like that. 50
18
games?
titles with exclusivity,
Wow.
and 15 world
How long is this
premieres.
press conference? I am so glad
Some
I
will
turned
be
on my fan. It's
first-timers
getting
on
hot in
this
here already.
stage, and others will be first-timers on any stage. All are imagined by the industry's greatest talents.
When they said
All
Xbox needs
demonstrate
games,
what
here are
true
games.
artisans can
50 of
create.
them. Granted, only 18 of them.
Mind-blowing art,
Hey, let's do
immersive
quick
sound
math on that.
effects,
So if 18 out of the
breathtaking
50
worlds. So
games
let's
are exclusive,
jump in.
36% are exclusive. It's getting there, guys. Okay, so here's an exclusive. So we're starting off right with an exclusive. See, we need more exclusive like Recore. The Recore was good. Oh, it's Ori and the Will of Wisps. Cool. I still need to play the first one. It's on my backlog. Maybe it'll come bundled, like with the new one. I could do that. These games are pretty. Can I bring up the settings? I don't want to mess with it. We're not lagging. I don't want to mess with it. This looks like fun. It was like $10 at a sale not too long ago, and I was so tempted to get it. But I was really into God of War at the time, and I thought the game would be last me a little bit longer. I didn't realize I would plow right through that game so fast. Thought God of War would keep me more occupied. Everything's so pretty. Ori and the Will of Wisps. Oh, and the Will of Wisps, of the Wisps. 2019, yeah. I'm not expecting a whole lot of 2018 games. The 2018 schedule is already pretty packed. They need to get out of late 2018 and start working in 2019.
Premiere.
So world premiere, but not an exclusive. Here's Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Is it? No, this is not Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
So you're awake.
Hanzo origin game.
Looks like death is not your fate. Just yet.
Oh, From Software. And Activision. Wait. Have those two worked before together?
Some time has passed since I found you. Your master still lives. They'll soon make use of his bloodline. The limb you have lost will give way to something more useful. You'll learn to appreciate its worth.
So far, this thing's really cool. Samurai games, yes. This looks like fun. I love third-person action games like this. But it's from software, so it's going to be Dark Souls in kind of incredible difficulty, right?
Easily.
Can we get a new hack and slash game? Hack and slash games are kind of my favorite genre. This seems really cool, actually. Depending on the difficulty of like how Dark Soulsy is it, I might give this a try. But it's definitely a lot more fast-paced than Dark Souls, it looks like, because there's like flying around and stuff. Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. See, why can't it just be called Sekiro? Its subtitles half the time are not good. Oh, big snake. Alright, add that to the list. I'm actually interested.
Please welcome, from Bethesda Game Studios,
Bethesda?
Todd Howard.
Oh. Wait, what? But you have your conference later tonight. Why are you showing stuff? Fallout 76. So we need to know, what is Fallout 76? Is it some people compared it to Rust?
How's everybody doing?
At least that was like a rumor that came out. What's up, Todd?
It's great to see everybody again. You know, actually, the Bethesda event is a few hours right after this.
Yeah.
Across the street.
So why are you here?
And Phil said to me, I'm having a few friends over. Why don't you stop by? And look, I know Phil is really, really charming. But damn, he's got a lot of friends. And the good news is, you're our friends too. We've had an incredible 16-year history with Xbox, going all the way back to the original with Morrowind.
Morrowind.
Now back
Morrowind remaster?
And that goes all the way to bringing mods to consoles with Fallout 4.
That lukewarm response.
And now, we are bringing the Fallout universe to Xbox Game Pass with Fallout 4 launching today.
Oh, that's cool. I still don't have the Game Pass, but you know, those who have it,
and
good.
Hey, since we're here, we thought we'd give all of you an exclusive world premiere first look at Fallout 76.
Well, okay, so we finally get to see what it is.
Yes, Fallout 76 is a prequel to all the other games. And it is
So it was
the biggest
theorized.
one yet. It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
Oh, it's a new RPG?
Set in the hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
So what kind of game is it? That's what the big question of it. There's a story about a guy who lived through the explosion, and he's like, there's no one else here. Everyone's dead or down in vaults.
300 years after our great nation began, we gathered together to honor the completion
of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you. So that if the bombs do come, our way of life will endure.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
And of course they played the song.
Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah.
So it is like 4. It's like a full open world RPG, right? Pre-order on June 15th. Did we get a release date? Well, I think I wrote it down a bunch of games here. October 27th. I love this song. So it is a full RPG. It's not like a multiplayer thing that people thought it was. So why not just call it Fallout 5? Why specifically call it 76? Because it's about 76.
For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds. And ultimately,
Look at Vault Boy.
America itself.
I'm so confused about why. If it's like the next Fallout, why
In
is...
Vault 76, our future begins.
Are they ditching just regular names now? Like it's not going to be a Fallout 5? Like 4 was the last normal numbered one? I'm so confused. Why?
World premiere.
So not exclusive again. So the exclusives are going to be sprinkled along. So what's this? Metro? No. Don't Nod Entertainment. Why is that? It sounds familiar. An original story. Looks very Life is Strange. Oh yeah, in the light. I called that right.
Flying fortress. Have you spotted Snowmancer? Not yet. Keep me
Alright, so how
posted.
depressing is this game gonna be?
Okay, Dad. You're drinking beer?
Coming on 26th. So this game's coming out.
I always get
Like,
picked
right
on
away.
for the team at school, and they never throw the ball to me.
They can't tell stories like you can they?
Engine's definitely gotten better since Life is Strange.
Start the launch. Too late. Emergency. This time, you won't get away from me. I miss Mom's smile.
Me too. You're probably gonna change the world.
I hope so.
I know so.
Captain Spirit is here!
Captain Spirit.
The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. Download for free from June 26th.
Like a demo, right? Not the full actual episode, or is it an episodic game? Hey, here's an exclusive.
Commander Jack on deck. Welcome to Crackdown.
Yep, here's Crackdown 3. I was just about to say, is this Crackdown 3?
Like me. Yeah. Beautiful. Like a sky.
Transistor guy who's running the show, get to the actual footage and not the stage.
Follow my lead. Somebody give me my jam. Chop, chop, chop. It's all about getting the jump on the enemy. No building is too high.
I think I was just straight Terry Crews. Like, he's not just voicing the character; he is the character pretty much.
Grow more. Nama, nama, nama. Bigger. Jackson! Then you need that fire. Homing rocket gun. Bullseye.
That's cool. It's gonna be free with the Gamepass if you have it.
Have you two met? And the most
So technically, in a way, if they keep doing that with their exclusives, that becomes a really good bargain because you don't have to pay for the game; you're just paying for the service.
pull up the side of a building or even bust out my very own tank. Oh yeah. Boom shakalaka! Man, these bad guys just won't quit. They got mad scientists, and mad a master plan. Here we go! The hits just keep on coming. Boom! Whack, whack, mother!
I'll say it looks fun.
Crackdown 3.
February, yep. Alright, Crackdown, I'm gonna be busy with Kingdom Hearts during that time.
We will take that
Nier?
world from the scourge of the machine.
So Nier is being ported, or not ported, but like getting released on Xbox? Huh. Previously released DLC. You get like the definitive edition. Interesting.
Glory
Nier Automata.
to mankind.
Oh, end of the month. So I think a game I would get on PlayStation if I were to get it. Oh, here's Metro. What's it? Exodus.
And the skies rain.
I really need to play the other two. I have them. I have that like bundle of what's it called?
And the seas boiled.
Some number, and then the other one's called Last Light.
Into shadows.
I have the bundle sitting right here on PlayStation 4.
Not fear the
Kind of interesting that I think Metro Exodus was premiered the last time at the Xbox conference. So it's kind of interesting that even though it is multi-platform, it's being heavily pushed by Xbox.
Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies, by conviction or out of fear. We will not falter. Let us steel ourselves against them. For this is our hour of glory. Amen.
Let's move out, Artyom.
Game's super pretty though. Interesting. Video game magic fix. It's like ching 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 ching. It just magically appears. Like, sorry I'm constantly like doing this. I'm trying to keep everything in frame, but the way my camera is sitting is not.
We'll cross it no matter what those fanatics think.
Look at that, your screen can crack. That'd be interesting though, like, does your screen cracking depend on how you're playing, like how you've been hit, or is it just part of the story, like, oh, I got hit here, so now my screen is cracked in a certain way? Or does it adapt to how you've been hit by enemies? That'd be interesting.
And if the heretics come for our lives, we will stand firm.
Looks like a game I would play. I really need to play the other two.
Got me, you damned heretics. Artyom, jump!
I like the logo when it had the gold on the bottom. February. Oh, got a release date, February 22nd, 2019. Lot of February right now, but from both Xbox and PlayStation. Lot of February right now. Someone's gonna move.
Metro had me at its gritty visuals, brutal landscapes, and its mystery of the ruins above ground.
The guy.
What I love about our art form is the vast range of creative expression, from grim post-apocalyptic battles to hand-painted spirit guardians. Whatever world these creators build, whatever story they tell, whatever sound effects they use, we will work with creators to guarantee that their games look and play best on Xbox One. Like this next game, generations have loved role-playing games from inventive studios in Japan.
Okay.
Our next game is the latest in a legendary series. For the first time ever on Xbox, Kingdom Hearts.
Oh. So is this the trailer we got at the orchestra? Frozen! It's Frozen!
Guess he's too used to the beach. Hey, Islander, what can I say?
Frozen!
Look,
Frozen!
even the sea's turning to ice.
Oh boy. Oh, it takes place during the movie. Okay.
A walking, talking talking snowman. You really are alive.
Hello. Olaf, are these your friends?
Nope, never met him. Don't know anyone blue, green, or who's oddly spiky.
Look at the ice powers. There's skiing segments. Oh my god.
Give me strength.
Hey, there's I'm Mufasa. I'm Simba. Oh wow. Oh, they have California Rapids as a ride. Oh, here's more Tangled.
Whoa. Yeah.
Monsters Inc.
Take this.
So Simba's a summon. Oh look, Gummy Ship. We got the Gummy Ship segments back.
Look out!
That's amazing. You can control ice.
Control it? No, all I ever do is
She
hurt
looks a
people.
little rough, like the
This is
animation still. No lag! No, not during Kingdom Hearts. Why? No.
Oh no,
Okay.
I can't go back. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Herc!
Herc. They look more Play-Doh-y.
Look out! Oh.
Things they don't really mean. Oh,
Now see, Tangled looks good. Though it's just a little
Roxas
slightly-
does exist.
Yeah.
His heart's inside my heart.
The other Twilight Town is just data.
So what will Elsa accept? Light or darkness? I know I want to know.
Well, good for you, but guess what? I won't let her fall to darkness.
Well, here's that Keyblade thing. Look at that design, though. Who is that?
This Keyblade.
is that?
Mickey,
Hey.
you're too late.
Well, damn. Yeah, we got that. It's like, sorry, every game that's coming out in February, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 3.
Exclusive.
More Sea of Thieves. Some kind of expansion. Ooh. What's to come?
You needn't cower.
That Kingdom Hearts trailer was like really
I actually
clunkily put
like
together.
meeting new people. Besides, the conversation with my friend here has reached a bit of an impasse. I think he just needs a moment to cool off. Now, I sense that you brought me something to inspect. Show me. The waves of change
So they're actually like a
roll
story
throughout the
kind of
seas,
expansion?
and a new land is revealed. The forsaken shore.
Oh, new area.
A place of darkness, where fire and ash consume all. And from the depths, skeleton crews will rise to curse the seas. An ancient evil set loose upon the Sea of Thieves. You have delivered unto me a portent of doom most terrible. You just wanted to know how much it was worth, didn't you? Fine, I'll give you 10 for it.
Cursed Sails and Forsaken Shores. Well, at least this game's getting support. Oh yeah, I realized if they were ever going to announce Kingdom Hearts at Xbox, I would have think they would have announced the 1.5, 2.5 collection as well. I guess not, just 3. EA, DICE, Frostbite.
Jeg har altid syntes, at landet deres var vakkert og forstyrrende. Da jeg lige som barn fortalte mig historier om skabninger og monstre. Vi ved, at nogen er derude. Bare fortæl mig, hvem det er.
What is this? Oh, Battlefield. Okay, we don't need any more. Just don't need any more. Let's move on. Move on. Move on.
Exclusive.
Okay, good. That's all we
world
needed.
Premiere.
Exclusive world premiere. All right. Ah, Forza. If not Forza, then one of the other million car games that I can't keep track of what's what. Most impressive thing about these games is just how good each one looks every year. We're in cars and we're driving on roads. It's like... I just do not understand the appeal of these games. Granted, this stuff right here is actually making it a little bit more interesting. You know, racing each other. Just added. So now you're adding bikes and hover cars. Okay, so we're in Diddy Kong Racing now. Forza Horizon 4. I mean, that actually a little bit in there of the racing against each other look kind of interesting, but
from Playground.
Oh no,
Ralph Fulton.
Oh no, Playground games. I think it's something different. Oh no, it's Horizon, Forza. Now we're gonna get some car talk, and then they're gonna show a car on the stage. Xbox, do you not know the criticisms you've had over the past couple years about this? No one cares about.
Excited to show you the world premiere of Forza Horizon.
Yeah, okay, just talk about the game. That's fine. For the Forza fans out there, just talk about the game. You don't need to talk about some endorsement from some car company, and then you have the car on the stage. We don't need that.
Dynamic seasons in a shared open world. And seasons
just talk about the game.
Change everything.
And don't take too long. It's the same game. I know people say this. Probably, you can probably say that about like Pokemon and other thing like that, but it's just cars on road.
English countryside. He has chosen the incredible new McLaren Senna. And say hi to Solomon, who is hanging out with his buddies on the streets of Scotland's capital, Edinburgh.
Was he? Oh, he's playing with only handicapable
Ford Focus.
Controllers.
And please welcome Andy, whose off-road buggy is perfect for taking jumps, scaling rocky terrain, and having fun on the coastline of Britain. But first, let's join Rebecca. She is enjoying the summer in her highly customized Nissan Silvia. The sun is out, the sky is blue,
and she's not playing that game. This is all. Okay, maybe she is playing. No. The reason the fact that there's no HUD right now, this looks like it's pre-recorded. Still gameplay, but it's pre-recorded gameplay.
With all the variety, spontaneity, and fun that real people bring.
So it's literally just gonna be a bunch of people crashing into each other because everyone's a dick. Like if these are not your friends and you're like in a private world, if this is just open to whoever, like they just randomly connect you with people, that's all they're gonna spend their time doing is crashing into one another.
Is bouncing around the dunes nearby. As you can see, Horizon 4 is still full of action-packed fun. And now we're going to show you how seasons change everything.
Does it instantly happen like that? And they're dropping leaves in the stadium, of course. They're putting the big marketing push on Forza. Wow.
With each bringing its own unique beauty and unique.
You couldn't have made it snow during Kingdom Hearts. We had a Frozen trailer.
One of the great things about this shared world is that it's easy to interact with the people you meet. Here,
and it turned into Rocket League. Nice job, nice job.
To start a new friendship.
Great shot, great shot.
Like Rebecca has found some like-minded.
Yeah, so you're not going to be allowed custom messages because it's all just going to be someone driving by, fuck you. So it's all going to be just pre-built messages, and that's all you can pick from, like in Rocket League. Choo-choo. Oh my gosh.
Time of day and weather conditions are dynamic.
I mean, that part's cool, those seasons, weather, all the trivia and stuff, and now that you have like different actual vehicles, like Jeeps and stuff, it looks like, that's cool. So that's interesting. But hey, if it interests you, that's cool. This looks like probably one of the better versions of these games.
Let's see how this scene looks in winter.
These people are paid to just stand there and stare at the screen pretending to play.
Frozen solid and previously inaccessible areas can be reached. The trees
now we can drive on the lake. Drifting! See, I don't think you're going to be able to do that on the fly. Like, you're spending most of your time... Where's my Xbox controller? So if I'm doing a driving game, I'm most likely going to be, driving with this down. So unless it's, like, done with, like, the D-pad and some, like, the bumpers, I don't think you can manage to use the text chat thing at the same time as driving. I guess they could take that into consideration.
Once again, the world changes completely with the seasons, bringing
so how often do the seasons change? Did they say that?
New gameplay and new events across the whole world. Every season, there are new reasons to play Forza Horizon 4, and the huge, creative, fun-loving Horizon community will be there to enjoy them with you.
So, did they say how often the seasons change, or does it actually flow with like our actual seasons?
You've seen a completely new take on Horizon. In Forza Horizon 4, you will live in a vast, beautiful world in which dynamic seasons change everything. Forza Horizon 4 is coming to Xbox One and Windows 10 on October 2nd, and I am thrilled to announce that it will be included in Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, see, the Xbox Game Pass is becoming really worth it now, because you automatically get the game.
Please welcome back Phil Spencer.
October 2nd, so same day as Mega Man 11, before Call of Duty and all that. Get it out ahead before all these other games.
We know that
at least they don't have the card, they didn't have the sponsorship, so hey, props to you, Xbox. You just talked about the game. Good.
Many of us into Xbox fans. My team and I take our commitment to you seriously. To make Xbox One the best place for you to play, and for you to have the best games on the world's most powerful console. This is why we're increasing our investment in our existing franchises that you already love.
Okay.
And this is why we are amplifying our investment in new worlds that will deepen your love.
I see you right up there. Oh no, that's Sea of Thieves, that's why.
We embarked on a quest to find creative teams.
Oh, so there's gonna be like a little indie section. There was still a leaf that just flew by him. Its stuff is still falling.
Innovative game designers.
And there goes another one. Did you see that? Right in front of him.
Exceptional world builders. And now, I'm proud to introduce the creation of a brand new Microsoft studio.
Oh.
The Initiative.
Oh, it's gonna be for all the indies.
Led by Daryl
Oh, I think it's like pushing on my head in the wrong way.
Storyteller who has worked across some of the most iconic franchises for over 20 years.
So is this initiative
This
going
new
to be
Santa
like for
Monica
smaller
studio
indie
is
studios to
building a
get part of
team
the Xbox brand?
World-class talent to create groundbreaking new game experiences. And next, I'm excited to welcome Undead Labs to Microsoft Studios.
Undead, is that the people that made State of Decay?
This studio caught our attention with their visionary approach to building a zombie survival franchise.
State of Decay. So they're.
They
I thought they were
just
already
released
officially
their
part of
second
Microsoft.
infestation into the world. And in the first 2 weeks, over 2 million of you have joined the fight to survive. Now, it's my distinct pleasure to announce that we have acquired Playground Games.
So they're like really
This is
first
one
party
of the
now.
highest-rated studios of this generation.
So both the studios that made
Celebrated
State of
for their
Decay and
incredible
Forza are now like officially
Not
bought
only will
by.
Playground Games
What's how is that any
continue to work
different
on
than
Forza Horizon,
they're already?
They're bringing their open world expertise to an entirely new project. We can't wait to share more
Another
about
car
that.
game. That's all that studio knows how to make.
And for the fourth new studio, it's my personal honor to welcome Ninja Theory to my
Really?
studio.
Interesting.
I met Nina and Tamim.
Ninja Theory is being bought by
collaborated on Kung
Microsoft.
Fu Chaos back on the original Xbox. And a minute into playing Hellblade, you know you're in the hands of master storytellers who are fearless about telling bold
I really wanna play Hellblade.
cinematic stories. This is a team gifted in creating new franchises. And yes, we've got a fifth studio to announce. Compulsion Games. 2 years ago,
Oh, the We Happy
premiered a
Few.
game we couldn't get out of our heads. A game that captivated us with its strong, fresh,
I really wanted to
and
like We
intense
Happy Few, but I
storytelling.
played like the demo,
We
whatever thing that
Happy
they released,
Few
and I just could
is
not get
released-
into it.
Is nearing its full release to gamers everywhere.
Yeah, We Happy Few has been talked about for
So
years.
please help me in welcoming all of our new studios.
So Microsoft themselves aren't making games; they're just buying studios to make games for
These
them.
5 new teams will have the resources.
I guess technically doesn't Sony do that too, but they do have like Sony
creative
Santa Monica,
independence to make take
which
bigger
makes like
risks,
direct games for them.
create even bolder worlds for you.
I don't know. It's kind of confusing when you really get into it.
Truth is the enemy.
So
of
here's We Happy
happiness.
Few.
Isn't that the decision we all made?
Oh. But you know the truth, don't you? There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't already know. Is there?
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in rainbows. Have you not noticed?
Like if they actually censored it.
Ollie.
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile. And when you smile, you can't help being happy.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No! It's better not to know.
Maybe I should give this game another try.
Wiki, wiki, everyone. And it's
Because I
another
love the aesthetic.
day in Wellington Wells. Do what you should be doing, and you never have to worry.
Sally?
Arthur, we're practically the only 2 people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy.
It's not a lovely day for it. It's a terrible day for it.
If you force people to have the emotions you want, then you've turned them into robots made out of meat.
Where is it? Where's the blackberry?
You've gone too far this time.
That did not look impactful at all. It's like, eh.
People won't face facts. Not until we take their joy. And when we do that, they'll murder each other in the street.
Oh, full release August 10th. Maybe I'll give it another shot.
Exclusive.
Console launch exclusive. Oh, Battlegrounds. The game is not actually this action-packed. There's a lot of standing around and waiting for something to happen. At least when I play, it's a lot of just avoid everyone. I've yet to actually play on the desert map. Every time I try to play, it doesn't let me on. Like, I always just get the irregular. Oh, cool, the new one is come summer. Which is technically now, so later this summer, we'll get this new beach map. They make this game look so much more action-packed than it actually is. War mode. Oh, is it like the in Fortnite, it's like teams against teams? Oh, okay. That could be better. That could be more like this, where it's like 50 versus 50 or something like that. Winter. His foot did not look right. It's like it was turned the wrong way. So now we're getting a snow map.
World premiere.
Tail. Anime. It's so much anime. But what in? Oh, Tales of Vespera. Didn't I watch someone talk about that? Like, I think Game Explain or something talked about getting like a remastered Tales of Vesperia. But the game was like so old though. It was like a 360 game, like an older 360 game. Brought to the West for the first time. Okay, someone somewhere is freaking out right now. I can tell. Oh, no, this game just instantly lost me. Now, actually, let's see what the gameplay is like. But someone somewhere is losing their mind right now. But this isn't an exclusive, so this is a world premiere. So it's also coming to PlayStation. Someone on the Game Explain channel, I think, is losing their minds right now that they guessed this correctly.
World premiere.
Washington, D.C., the most heavily protected city on Earth.
Why are you doing this? So just get to the game stream.
Embassies, 550 elected officials, and 23,000 military personnel. In the event of an attack, critical personnel are evacuated. Underground shelters open.
Can't tell if this is something new or just another entry in a franchise.
27 days after Patient Zero, Washington fell. It began with riots on K Street, then shootings in the National Mall. Troops withdrew to bunkers. Civilians were left in the streets.
America is on the brink of collapse, but some people have
Division?
survived. Gardens grow on rooftops, their fences patrolled with rifles. In communities that live under constant
Division
siege, survival has taken the form of urban warfare.
Centuries ago, on this very soil, brother fought brother, spilling blood to forge the United States. History is threatening to repeat itself.
Now, in the heat of summer, 6 months after the outbreak began, a remnant of a corrupt state lurks in the shadows, ready to engage in a new
This has to be
civil
Division
war.
2, right?
Agents of the Division
Yeah,
are the
the
only
Division.
ones standing against it.
But how do you save a nation when its enemies come from within?
Division 2. Actual in-game footage, work in progress. Now we're at 50 minutes for this. It's gonna be wrapping up here pretty soon.
Matt, that crash site is just ahead. Duke, Kit, did you guys hear that?
Yeah. Closer this time.
Alright, while Division gameplay is playing, I gotta close my window here.
Oh, this parachute dropped right through the ceiling. Let me see if I can get this. Oh, that'll come in handy. So you guys are coming, or what?
Let's see, this is my thing. This is where I guess I'll talk about this, is Xbox is really into games that require you to be playing with a group of friends. And I can't play those kind of games because I don't have that. So, guys, Xbox, they actually haven't been too bad. They definitely push that with Forza, like playing with a group of people. Definitely with Division, you want to do that.
Let me just talk to this guy.
So, hasn't been too bad. No Destiny, no COD, just a brief trailer for Battlefield. I'm actually kind of impressed.
Okay, meet us at the sinkhole? Yep. Okay.
So we have like maybe 9 to 10 minutes more if they're going to do like a full hour. I will say though, I like this environment more than the first Division. Hopefully this isn't too...
Okay, definitely from the capital.
This isn't too long. Get at least a couple more trailers in.
Side mission on the map.
Yeah, we're not that far.
Okay, do it after the crash site? Sounds good. They're just ahead of us, Matt.
I don't know if I'm going to be cutting this video down to just interesting parts, or I'll just leave this in and I'll just leave like
I'll be up in a sec.
check marks in the description, like here's where this trailer is, here's where this trailer is.
Help, I've been busy.
Well, beta. I'll do a beta.
A lot of loot down there.
I always love free
Hey, you guys
betas.
should really check this out.
Almost there. So that's the control point.
Hey, wait for me.
Crap, they have a tank. Yep, I see him.
Don't aggro him yet.
Let me adjust my build.
Got my crossbow and chem launcher. Chem cloud out. Matt, can
Nice
you flank
touch.
them and get a clear shot?
I'll take
It's
that
like you
sniper
leaning
on
actually
top.
up against the thing shakes it.
Got her.
So unless they're ending it with gears, it's kind of surprising. No gears, just a brief teaser for Halo, which I expected. I was just expecting like a small, brief CG trailer for Halo. Halo's gonna be like the next, is gonna be like big for next year, like next fall. I'm not gonna call it Halo Infinite. It's Halo 6.
Whoa! Oh, I'm stuck. Use a little help. Thanks, Matt. Oh, there's a dude rushing through the plane. Guys.
Yep, I'll see what I can do. Got him. I'm down.
Yeah, hang on, I'll get you.
Did he shoot himself?
Come on, come on.
Like he shot the rocks and he's like, like I have to go down. I'm really gonna get my foot out of this rock, or whatever it is.
That weak point.
Oh crap, Matt, watch out. Setting my drone.
Thank you for the revive, Meg.
Always so weird when they try to do this, like pretending to be people.
Map of the hive.
What I mean by that is, you know, like people playing the game. Like no one talks like this.
Drone down.
Oh, there goes his armor.
Ah, Flare is up. Control point is ours. Nice. Guys want to check out the plane? Let's go.
I think that's Air Force One.
Looks like a rough landing.
I should have been writing all the games down so I could properly remember everything.
That's nuts.
I'll be sure to do that for the next conferences.
Great idea. Let's just die.
So, game plan. Take the capital back. I think we're ready.
This is where the trailer is
3, 2,
gonna
1,
end.
go, go, go,
It's like
go,
go, go, go, and trailer end. Wait for an enemy to drop. Some like big enemy's gonna fall. Yeah, or explosions. So that was about like a 4-minute trailer. March 15th. Oh, we got a release date.
Please welcome the head of engineering, Xbox Game Pass, Ashley Spiker.
Spiker.
This is a special time for gamers. We've never had so many incredible games to play. Storied franchises, uncharted worlds, new releases, and cult classics. Genres we love, and genres we'd love to explore. There's only one problem. Too often we are forced to choose one amazing game over another. So we set out to solve that problem. And to answer the question, what if you didn't have to choose? What if you could play them all? The answer? Xbox Game Pass. A way to give gamers the ultimate freedom to play.
I mean, if you like a lot of the games on the list, it is a good deal.
Not only are you playing more games, you are spending more time gaming. Freedom of choice is leading to more discovery, more play, and more fun. And we couldn't be more inspired to keep building and unlocking more for you. So for the last year, we've been working on how to give you faster access to all those games. We leveraged the machine learning expertise we have at Microsoft and invented a way to start your games twice as fast.
That's good.
And naturally, we're calling it Fast Start. Unlike the current Ready to Start system, which is manually configured, Fast Start uses machine learning techniques based on how gamers actually play games. And Fast Start is designed to get better as the algorithms and parameters are refined over time. I'm pleased to announce that Fast Start will launch for select titles in the June update coming later this month.
Be excited. It's cool though.
Ultimately, it all comes down to the games. We'll continue to deliver.
I mean, it's good that a lot of the Xbox originals are coming to that.
Collection coming later this
That's
year.
cool.
We also plan to release all new exclusive games from Microsoft Studios, including Forza Horizon 4, Crackdown 3, and more, into the Xbox Game Pass catalog on the same day as their global release.
See, that stuff like that is really good.
Every month, we'll also bring new games from leading creative studios into your Xbox Game Pass library. Games like Ashen, Warhammer Vermintide 2, After Party, and Phoenix Point, all available in Xbox Game Pass the same day as their global release.
It's a good feature.
So that's what's next. But let's talk about what's happening today.
Adding some new games. Division, Elder Scrolls.
Tom Clancy's
And
The
Fallout 4.
Division.
Wow.
The Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited. And Fallout 4. All enhanced for Xbox One X in gorgeous 4K and all of them playable today in Xbox Game Pass. Thank you to all of the
I might eventually have to get this Game
developers
Pass.
working with us to bring freedom of choice to gamers around the world with Xbox Game Pass. Thanks, everyone.
Bye. Now here's indie games. Super Meat Boy forever. Didn't really see too much I was interested in there. A couple of small things. Square Enix.
I thought I knew why I came
Shadow of the
here.
Tomb Raider. Been waiting for this.
I saw it. The end. It was so vivid. But now the truth feels further away than ever. I still have so many questions. You said you were going out, but I heard you through the wall. I said don't go far. You had me searching for a reason, but I was in the dark. We can't let Trinity
She
get
looks so
hold of this.
different.
Do you realize the tragedy you have unleashed? The cleansing has begun. It falls to me now to stop it before it consumes us all.
What have I done?
If Shadow of the Tomb Raider comes out with the Xbox Game Pass, I'm definitely getting it. Don't think so, though. I think it's too soon, because the game comes out September. The Croft Edition.
I know that it's not practical. I know that it's hard to believe.
Hey, kitty, kitty.
You don't know that you caused all this, Laura!
You need to trust me.
We have to trust each other.
Eels. Now the ultimate crossover. Lara Croft and Uncharted go face to face against each other. That'd be an interesting.
He wants to alter the course of humanity.
Like they're both after the same treasure.
Power. What would you do?
Shadow of the Tomb Raider. November 14th. Boy, this has gone over an hour.
Exclusive.
I didn't realize how long this conference was going to be.
They say I'm like Bruce Willis, unbreakable
Skate?
True sickness put this mic on the tripod, but I'm not Chow Yun Fat. Break 'em, still a pillar of stone. Blows into your skull. Mash on your whole militia like a cannibal. Imagine you the antelope and I'm the king of the jungle. Animal instinct, phenomenal stamina. Just think about a man on the brink of insanity. And it's me, you not a rapper, you a movie star. Checking who we are, be the booty tall. Molotov cocktail. Checking yoga score is who regardless. A marvelous, majestic.
You know, people have been asking for Skate 4 for a while. Session. Huh. But like the car thing, how is this any different than the Skate franchise? How is it any different than Skate? It's just people on skateboards.
Exclusive.
Okay. At least, you know, it's something new. I at least got credit for that. It's something new.
They say you only live once. I beg to differ. I was born 3 times, and I've met death 3 times. My first home was Altanova. The curiosity I gained there cost me my first life. I awoke again in Tarif, village of the sorcerers. I once thought that this would be my true home.
Fable.
Everything changed when I started to ask the forbidden questions. What exactly is the true nature of the Blackstone? What lies beneath?
Is something new? It's either this is something new or this is Fable.
Who was it that was calling me from the depths beyond the desert? The world never paid heed to such questions. They just fought on, blinded, and hungered for more and more of the power. It is time that I, at long last, reveal the hidden secrets once and for all.
So far, this seems interesting.
Come to me, if you dare to learn your true wretched self. Behold, I am Elezra, the darkness born from the desert.
Oh, Black Desert. I remember seeing commercials of that. Huh. So it's coming to Xbox.
World premiere.
Show rendered in engine and in real time.
We've known each other a long time.
Gears.
You never had this much trouble. You gonna make it through this?
Oh, Capcom. Is this Resident Evil? Oh, it's Resident Evil. Oh, Devil May Cry. Oh no, it's him.
Hey, honey. Need assistance?
Why?
Hey, you have to hit every single bump in the road? Learn right through.
I thought the reboot thing was so, like, hated by everyone, so why would they make a sequel?
Crew cut. You taking notes?
Yeah, he's real pro at smacking demons around. That's why I built him that well-functioning arm. To kick demon ass.
People are so upset right now. I can't believe this version of Devil May Cry is getting a sequel.
Just getting right to the point, huh?
It's another game series I need to play, is the Devil May Cry series.
My brilliant badass work is worth every dime, you know it.
He has the white hair now.
Cash first.
Now we gotta score to settle that son of a bitch.
Devil May Cry.
Okay, I'm confused. How is it Devil May Cry 5, but yet it's the continuation of the other
Matt Walker and director
of the other DMC? I don't know. I don't know the franchise. All I know is there was Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there was like this reboot by Ninja Theory. But this seems to be the sequel to that reboot.
As director, I wait for years for this. Thank you so much.
I'm confused.
DMC is back. English is hard. Matt, you do it.
Of course. It's been 10 years since Devil May Cry 4 was released, and fans have been asking for a true sequel ever since. So this is our response, loud and clear, that we hear you. Devil May Cry and Hideaki Itsuno are back!
So wait, this is... But he looks more like the reboot Dante than original Dante.
Early on in the development of Devil May Cry 5, we set our sights on creating something that was going to have world-class visuals. So we've scanned fully costumed models for all of our main characters, and with the power of Xbox One X, we're able to render them as realistically as possible. Now, while visuals are really important, the controls need to remain tight and responsive as well. So we've gathered the best minds at Capcom to ensure that we can still deliver that amazing gameplay that Devil May Cry is known for. And we think that we've made something that feels better than any action game we've ever created.
Hold on. すべてのファンの皆様のために一番の自信作ができました。期待してもらって大丈夫です。よろしくお願いします。
Itsuno-san says that he is convinced that this is the best game that he's ever made because we made it for you, our fans. And we hope
So this is original Dante.
Have a great E3!
I love the logo though.
Exclusive.
Console launch, so it's some PC game. Wait. Cuphead's getting DLC? Oh. Mugman. The Chalice is gonna be playable? Ms. Chalice? Oh my. A brand new aisle, new bosses, new weapons, new charms, and more. Chef Saltbaker. Cuphead's getting DLC. Oh, I thought she was gonna jump on the 9, turn it into an 8.
Exclusive.
I'm still confused about Devil May Cry. Look how cute it is. Definitely will appeal to like the dungeon crawler fans. This is a weird Super Lucky's Tale sequel. Tunic. Looks cute. That's it?
That tiny fox in a big world is a prime example of the reach of gaming today. A labor of love conceived and created by a single developer in Halifax, Nova Scotia is today commanding gaming's largest stage. Whether you're sharing the adventure of a tiny fox with more than 20 million viewers on Mixer,
this is probably the end. They're going to do one more
teaming up
trailer.
with Xbox Live friends to slay zombies, gaming is an incredible community. We've always believed that building community is vital for gaming. There's real power in our shared experience, sharing the same world, the same seasons, the same campaigns. And there's real meaning in sharing our love of gaming with fellow gamers. This community is the reason why we love premiering games here at E3. For the rest of our briefing, everything you show you will be world premiere games no one has seen before. Starting off with something entirely new from our friends at Bandai Namco.
Soul Calibur?
On my last trip to Japan, their
Soul Calibur?
creative team showed me a sneak peek at their next
Soul
game.
Calibur?
Now, you get
Soul
to
Calibur?
see the first look.
Well, it sounds like a new game.
World premiere.
Yeah, it's a world premiere.
There are worlds that exist.
So we would get another Soul Calibur character reveal.
Where the impossible is real.
Oh, this is, I heard about this One Piece.
They consist
It's like an
of both
open
good
world One Piece game.
and evil. These worlds were never meant to meet. But things have changed.
Oh boy.
Now, they have begun to merge as one.
Wait, what?
And our last hope are the heroes
It's a
we
crossover
only
game?
imagine, uniting to fight.
Oh
for
my
our
gosh. It's Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and One Piece all in one game. Oh, wow. It looks good, too. Is there like some cohesive story with all this, or is it just a big beat 'em up game? Jump Force. Oh, because Shonen Jump. And Death Note?
Unite
Oh.
to fight.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Did anyone see that coming?
World
Did I just not know about that, or do people actually know about that?
It's been 15 years since the fall. The city is a corpse, and we are the worms.
Another post-apocalyptic game. I can't say
Fighting for every useful
post-apocalyptic.
piece of land to preserve ourselves from the terrors of the night and the horrors of the day.
It's Dying Light. Dying Light 2.
You can hear my voice. I shall therefore speak a word unto here. Anyone who dares to steal food will be hanged, and their bodies will be exposed.
Every day we rise from dust to choose between bad and worse.
Yep, it's Dying Light. There's parkour. Dying Light 2, interesting. Well, State of Decay is 2 out, so we need a zombie game for next year. Do Dying Light.
And these choices we take to survive will create the world to come.
Please welcome narrative designer.
As much as I don't
Chris
want this to
Allen.
end, because, you know, it's like, it's games. It's like, okay, guys, we're almost at an hour and a half here. So he's going to talk about Dying Light 2. They're always going to end on some big trailer, so we're going to get probably this, and then Phil Spencer's probably going to talk again, and then we're going to get one last big reveal.
Hi, I'm Chris Avalone, and I'm excited to be working with Techland to create the world.
I got to
of
know,
Dying
did...
Light 2.
We know
Dying
about
Light
Jump
2
Force
is everything
before.
you'd
It's
expect
like, I'm not
from
even really
the
interested in the game because I
first
don't watch any of those shows. But just the fact it seems to be a crossover game that's not the there's like some fighting game on the 3DS or something. That's like a official crossover game of all those. I would think it would have been a bigger deal. Like I would have seen someone talk about it.
A bleak and unforgiving reality that we call the modern Dark Ages. Today, however, we want to give you a look at one of the impressive new features of Dying Light 2. A technical and narrative advancement for the franchise.
I can't look at Twitter right now. It's all just
Dying Light 2 will be the first in its genre where your choices
live reactions
have
to
genuine
all the stuff that's going
consequences to the
on.
game itself. From how it looks, how it plays, to the events that occur, everything in the game world can change based on your decisions. The following demo throws a bit more light on this.
Get it? Light. Man, whatever happened to Dead Island? Whatever happened to Dead Island?
Dying Light 2 features a functioning ecosystem that reacts on multiple levels to the things you do and the choices you make. In the example we are about to show you, our protagonist undertakes a mission for the Peacekeepers, one of the many factions active in the city. They want you to negotiate with two survivors who are controlling and hoarding a water supply. Let's say you choose to carry out the Peacekeepers' orders, one way or another.
Whee!
After this, you will start seeing a significant change in the city, as access to the water supply allowed the Peacekeepers to bring stability and develop the area.
Oh, so your mission choices actually like affect things. Interesting.
There's even running water for the people at street level, and that raises their morale and allows you to replenish your energy on the go. But there's a cost to this. The PKs have a rigid approach to law and order. So while the streets may be safer, it's only safer for those who side with them. So if you get on their bad side... Now let's return to that moment of choice. And instead of killing them, you choose to team up with this group to supply water on the black market. As you will see, this creates a very different set of consequences for the city. With water being a precious currency, it brings you access to new resources and trade. But this, in turn, attracts the worst type of people to the area. And this is just a single decision, one out of hundreds you will have to make.
I mean, you have to do something to make it a little more interesting, but yeah, ever-changing world based on your mission choices, that's interesting.
Will be unique.
Maybe I should give Dying Light another try. I downloaded it.
This is just what happens in the day. At night, well, things tend to get a lot darker.
That's cool though. That I've always wanted a game like that where your missions like affected the actual world.
Exclusive world premiere.
Yeah, more exclusive.
A lot of time has passed. You've gotten soft, complacent.
Why does that look familiar?
You always knew this day would come. You always knew the three of you would be needed again. You always... Wait, what?
Battletoads? I think it's Battletoads. Yep. 3? I thought there were 4 Battletoads.
A brand new game featuring body-morphing genre mashups, 3-player couch co-op, 4K hand-drawn 2.5D graphics.
Really?
And broad, non-specific feature declarations. They're back.
They're not going to show anything of it, though. It said 2.5. Interesting.
World premiere.
I was born to fight wars that no one.
Oh, here's Just Cause. Yep, Just Cause 4. That got leaked by Steam.
No failure.
Xbox definitely took a lot of the world premieres of a lot of big third-party games, so it's be interesting to see what Sony has.
And no one.
Like, are they just gonna strictly talk about their exclusive, which they probably should, since that's, you know, that's what they're known for. Sony's like, hey, we got all these great exclusives.
They are the world's most powerful private army. But even they should fear what they've created. This isn't a war, Rico. This is survival.
The man is unstoppable.
Does that happen a lot? Want me getting shot at? All the time.
That was gonna be weather in the game. December. Interesting. I'll have to write that down. Don't have a December section yet.
World premiere.
Just Cause 4. Oh, here we go. Gears. What was it, December 4th? Oh no, I think it was just December. What? They're all Funkos. Oh, it's not a new Gears game, it's just Gears Pops. Wait, I'm confused. Is it a Gear Pops game? Or is it just, they just announced the Pops? I am so confused. I look at my phone for 1 second, and suddenly Funko Pops on the screen.
13 years ago, when I began my Gears of War journey, we had no idea how big this franchise would become. And as it's grown, we've dreamed of taking it to new places and different ways to reach even more fans. And that's why today we're announcing Gears Pop, a collaboration with our friends at Funko to bring a unique mobile spin.
Oh, it's a
to
mobile
Gears.
game.
And mobile is not the only new place we're going. I'm excited to also announce the true Gears of War PC experience in a completely different genre, Gears Tactics. You create a whole new squad.
It's getting the Halo squad thing. What's that game called? Halo Assault?
Whole cities. It's our take on the classic turn-based strategy genre with a character-driven story, faster, more aggressive gameplay.
I guess it's not exactly the same.
Squad and equipment, and of course,
It's like XCOM.
it would be a Gears game without a massive boss battle.
So not Gears 5, but Gears spin-offs.
We look forward to sharing more about Tactics with you soon. But it's not just about going to new places. It's also about having new experiences. And the amazing team at the Coalition is working hard to bring you our most ambitious Gears of War title yet, Gears 5.
Oh, so it is Gears 5. They're just not going to show anything yet because it's going to be next E3s. Boy, next year E3 we're going to get both Halo 6 and Gears 5. Everything thought we would get this year.
As Kate, you'll journey across the biggest and most beautiful world we've ever created, with the war for humanity escalates on two fronts, outside the capital city and within Kate herself. In this moment from the game, Kate leads a rescue mission to a remote village, but something goes horribly wrong.
Doesn't it always? Oh, we're actually getting a trailer? Well, the game's farther along than I thought it would be. I thought we were just gonna get just an announcement, like Halo 6.
Kate.
No.
No. Kate, you can't see this. You don't want to see this.
They're all like in winter gear.
Kate? I'm sorry. Thanks. For coming here. Of course.
Can I recommend we maybe get these people out of here?
Hey, just slow down.
No, Foz is right. We need to move.
What are you talking? He's dead, man. Give her a minute.
She'll get her minute in the Raven.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Del, we need to leave.
I'm not going.
Excuse me?
For months now, I've been having these dreams. Nightmares.
Isn't Marcus over there
But I
supposed
think they were
to be
messages.
the main character? Is the shift of the game switching to her?
Something's happening to me.
It's your grandmother's.
Enough. We'll deal with this later. Foz, round these people up.
I need help.
There's a place up north. I think we can find you answers there.
No. Absolutely not. We have orders.
You'll go with me.
God damn it, both of you, listen.
I'll go with her. Look, if you're missing, Jen will notice.
Okay. I'll push Jack the coordinates.
No, Corporal. You're coming back to New Afira. That is a direct order.
Well, Captain, screw your order. This isn't about you. It's about me. I need to fix this.
Hey, watch her. The necklace? That's a locust symbol.
Yeah, so?
She would never be our enemy by choice. I know that.
Because she would die for us.
I know that. But what if it's not her choice?
Whee!
Where are we going?
Back to where it all began.
But yeah, they're moving the main character over. It's not Marcus Phoenix anymore. I wonder if this could be considered a soft reboot. It's no longer covering fire shooter. At least not all of it. No lie, I'm actually kind of interested.
Hey. What are you...
Why did you come here with me? What did JD tell you?
This is a wild game of survival.
Color me interested, even though I've never played a single Gears of War game. Okay, so the Gears 5 is not your last, like,
In the entire history
big
of
thing. What are you going to
Xbox,
end it on?
In the entire history of E3, in the entire history of our industry, gaming is now at its most vibrant.
I think they say that at
Today,
every E3.
we shared our commitment to giving you the freedom to discover and play all of the great new games coming to Xbox Game Pass. Today, we showcased more games than we ever have before. 50 games, 18 titles with exclusivity, and 15 world premieres. Today, we shared our most diverse gaming portfolio in every measure, from breadth in art style, genre, and cultures, range in subject and setting, scale and story, and scope.
No Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so that's probably a PlayStation. Oh no, wait, the Ubisoft has a conference, so it's gonna be there.
The world of gaming is on an historic growth path, where the increasing number of gamers is met with the increasing creative power of game developers. In this significant moment, we are constantly challenging ourselves. Where can we take gaming next? Our answer? We commit and harness the full breadth of our resources at Microsoft to deliver on the future of play. Our experts in Microsoft Research are developing the future of gaming AI. So the worlds and characters we enjoy will be even more rich and more immersive. Our cloud engineers are building a game streaming network to unlock console quality gaming on any device.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They're going to do something mobile related.
Not only that, we are dedicated to perfecting your experience everywhere you want to play. On your Xbox, your PC, or your phone. And of course, our hardware team. The same team that delivered unprecedented performance with Xbox One X is deep into architecting the next Xbox consoles, where we will once again deliver on our commitment to set the benchmark for console gaming. And let's talk about our games themselves. We are committed to building an industry-leading first-party studios organization. And as you saw earlier, we are making one of our greatest single-year investments in teams by adding 5 new creative studios. We have committed our team, our company, our technical resources, so we can declare to you today and next year and all of the years after that, you will always experience the best in gaming on Xbox. So choose the games you want to play. There are worlds to be saved, heroes to be made, and legends to become. Together. Thanks, and have a great Easter.
Yeah. I knew they weren't going to end it on just a speech. They had to end it on some kind of trailer. But who? Hacks. Iceberg? E3 trailer. Red.
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America. Main issues, sky-high rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else.
CD Projekt Red. Oh.
Can't deny it, it's all true. But everybody still wants to live here. This city's always got a promise for you. Might be a lie.
Yeah, what's it called? Cyberpunk 2077.
It's there. Just
interesting they went with Xbox
and it keeps you going
to premiere it.
a city of dreams. And I'm a big dreamer.
Let's go kill some people. Sure, the game looks great though. Cyberpunk 2077. Looks interesting. Release date? Release window? No? Nothing. Not even a 2019. Oh yeah, so here's the wrap up. Alright, so that was pretty good. Nothing really wowing. I mean, it's always great to see Kingdom Hearts trailer. But we were expecting that. I like that they didn't go to their stereotypical, like, with the, like I mentioned in the Forza segment, or not Forza, but Forza segment, you know, having the sponsorship of the car and the car on the stage and talking about stuff like that, because they did that one year. It was either last year or the year before. And they actually had a dedicated segment of just talking about the car, like the real life car. I'm like, why? But no, here's just nothing but games. And as Phil Spencer said, a wide variety of different kinds of games, which is always good. Interesting, just showing FIFA here, but Devil May Cry is fascinating me. It's like, what's going on here? Is that reboot Dante or is that original Dante? That samurai looking game looks interesting. Kingdom Hearts. That Jump Force thing took me by surprise. I have to talk to all the people I know who are into those shows and see what they think about that. Yeah, no FIFA though. So I've got to hand it to Xbox. Decent E3. Very decent. And Halo Infinite. So I still don't know if I'm going to cut this video up. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to upload the whole thing. Microsoft. Okay, so I need to watch, actually, Dying Light also seems interesting. Anthem. I need to be here for 5:45 to watch Soul Calibur. But yeah, good E3. Good E3, lots of games shown. I don't think you can really complain too much. Except for them just not being games that you're interested in. So, anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed. I know I'm not that much of a reaction person. I'm more of a talking person. Captain Spirit also kind of looks interesting. Oh look, there's Jump Force and then Bethesda. So I'll see you guys at Bethesda. And then Digital Devolver. Devolver Digital, I mean. I don't know if I'm gonna... I think I'll record it, but I don't know what to expect from it. I don't know who Devolver Digital is, what they publish. So we'll see. Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next couple conferences, because E3 is just starting. See you guys then. Bye.